In this video, we have the continuation and the culmination of the conquering of Canaan. You don't and won't want to miss it. To appreciate what's happening in Joshua chapter 11, we need to rewind and remind ourselves of what's happened so far in the book of Joshua. In Joshua chapter 1, we had the commission to Joshua. In Joshua chapter 2, we had the covenant with Rahab. In Joshua chapters 3 and 4, we had the crossing of Jordan. And in Joshua chapter 5, we had the circumcision at Gilgal. Understand that this circumcision was an indication that the battles that Israel were engaged in were not merely political in nature, but they were spiritual. These were holy wars. And so Israel needed to commit and consecrate themselves to their covenant-keeping God. In Joshua chapters 6 to 9, we have Israel conquering the central part of Canaan. These campaigns were against Jericho, Ai, and Gibeon. In our last video, we were in Joshua chapter 10. This dealt with the conquering of the southern part of Canaan. In today's video, Joshua chapter 11, we deal with the northern portion and the final part of Canaan. As we begin reading Joshua chapter 11, we seem to be struck and startled by the size and the strength of the armies opposing Israel. Just take a look at the first 5 verses of Joshua chapter 11. When Jabin, king of Hazor, heard of this, he sent word to Jobab, king of Madon, to the kings of Shimron and Aksaph, and to the northern kings who were in the mountains, in the Arabah south of Kinnereth, in the western foothills, and in Naphthoth, Dor on the west, to the Canaanites in the east and west, to the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, and Jebusites in the hill country, and to the Hivites below Hermon in the region of Mizpah. They came out with all their troops, and a large number of horses and chariots, a huge army, as numerous as the sand on the seashore. All these kings joined forces and made camp together at the waters of Merom to fight against Israel. 5 verses indicating the military might, militant muscle, combative cohesion, and injurious intention of the enemies of Israel. But in one verse, the next verse, God encourages and energizes Israel by saying, "Do not be afraid of them, because by this time tomorrow I will hand all of them over to Israel, slain." My word for today is slain. Just one word from God changes the picture. Just one word from God is more powerful than all the armies of the world. What word in the chapter stood out for you? What were you encouraged by in this chapter? Did you notice the similarities between Joshua chapter 10 and Joshua chapter 11? Any questions? Any observations? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. For all your queries and comments, questions and answers, observations, applications, reservations and consternations, you can leave them all in the comment section below. And don't forget, sharing is caring. So don't keep the Pastor B channel to yourself. Don't be selfish. Go and tell somebody. Admit it, you liked that, didn't you? Hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe to the Pastor B YouTube channel. I don't want you to miss any content, so make sure that you read